this one, it's going to double move up to here. And when it does, after it does, that is when this thing is going to take its new initiative turn. It's going to take its new turn at this point. So this thing gets to go. It's going to take its turn. Its new initiative will be, whoops, its new initiative will be 18.999. And it uses a spell-like ability. You may spellcraft if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yep, give me 1 second. Spellcraft. Thursdays are my dishes days.
Ooh.
Thursdays and Sundays.
Ooh, Gorg's gonna.
Or Saturdays. Whenever we do D&D, that's why I do dishes. Not a good roll.
I think that's still good enough, though. You guys all know that it just cast haste, and you see the 3 things over here look like they are moving quicker now.
Oh, you can cast
the
it
one
away
that
from
is.
You? Oh, I guess you can, huh? Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he didn't hit himself with it. He just hit his allies with it.
Those jerks.
The one that's trapped in the chains of light is going to attempt to get out. He doesn't.
Yeah.
Magical Fantasia. Actually, sorry. He went now. Did Alcé want to take a turn? I know he said he delayed until after.
He's only delayed until after Brugar.
Oh, until after Brugar. Okay, so that's probably still holding. All right, in that case, Magical Fantasia.
Deja vu on this guy.
Okay. On its turn, it has to copy its action of flying down, but it's already on the ground.
No,
so
no. On its turn, whatever it does this turn, it has to do next turn. So.
Oh, okay.
If it moves and attacks, it has to move and then attack.
So basically, if it
doesn't necessarily have to move the same amount of feet, but it has to move and attack whatever it moves and attacks this turn.
So basically, if it spellcrafts it, it could abuse it if it knew what was gonna happen.
Yeah, so I gotta check if this thing has spellcraft. I don't know if it does. Oh, it does. It knows what's going on. Okay. Uh-oh, where'd my... Okay, cool. It's right there. So it will... It is going to use a spell-like ability.
Okay.
And it is going to... You don't know what it's casting.
Oh, this again? Hold on.
Other people.
Yep, I'm coming back. Almost done. Spellcraft. Oh, I definitely know.
I don't think that's high enough to do what it's trying to do.
God damn
yeah,
it.
unless it's a level 2 spell.
I don't think...
At least these aren't attack rolls.
Yeah, it tries to do a thing, but it doesn't do its thing. And apparently nobody knows what its thing was that it was trying to do.
We just see it's not face because it doesn't have a face. I guess we don't know. We just don't know what happened.
Because the DC is 15 plus spell level, right? And like, yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody... Actually, Gorg doesn't know either. Wow. This is funny. All right. It tries to do something, like it seems like some sort of magic seems to happen, but you don't notice anything that actually appears to have happened. Brugar. It is now your turn. And then I'm going to pull Alcé to being right after Brugar. And I heard Ron reconnect, right? Oh, did I DC?
No, you didn't.
Okay. I haven't heard. I was like, nobody's saying anything.
I am here.
Yeah, I know it's my turn. I was talking.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna drink the potion, and it's a potion of
Okay.
heroism.
You have heroism.
I was gonna not respond and see if Pluto actually thought he DC'd.
My internet's. I've been having some like minor internet issues, so I would have
These
believed.
things, are they flying close enough to the ground where I could reach them?
They are actually now on the ground. They're moving. They're crawling towards you on the ground. You can kind of tell when they flew down that they are not the most graceful of flyers.
Okay.
So
Then I'm gonna pull out my my warhammer and 5-foot step over here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna fight defensively, just in case, like for the rest of the round.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. I'll say now it's your turn since you chose to delay talk to Brugar.
Okay. Oh shit. How big are these small ones?
They are medium-sized. They're about 5 feet tall. They're smaller
Alright,
than
I'm
like
just gonna-
Brugar, but they're bigger.
I'm
than
gonna
you.
charge at the one closest to me.
You cannot charge at this one. You need to go at least 10 feet.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Yes,
you.
I
Yeah,
can hear
you. You can't charge at.
I can hear your
you're only
background
5 feet
too.
away. You could charge at the one up here.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're saying.
Can you just not hear me? Do you want me to type in chat?
Oh, is it because it's too close?
That's correct. It's too close to you.
Okay,
But you can charge the other one.
that's fine. I'll charge at the one in back.
It's gonna provoke.
Does provoke from the one standing right here.
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm just gonna restart my event.
Yep. Youch. Something going on.
Yeah, apparently he's like not able to hear me most of the time. Let's see. The one that provokes is going to take an attack on him.
When he says restart vent, that should be like a 2-second thing.
Maybe he's
Yeah.
restarting everything.
Or maybe it's just that slow to connect. Bad ping.
Yeah. Did that fix
Is
Oh,
it
it?
my
better,
internet's
Ron?
busted right now.
Okay. Assuming you can hear me, does a
Rip.
23
I think
from
I'm
the attack
dropping
opportunity?
packets or something because I go through periods where I can't hear anything.
Huh.
No.
Well,
No, it's
Vent
okay,
will
it
just
misses.
send it in a jumble, so I don't know. Eventually, you'll get the info.
You'll get it eventually, yeah.
No.
Usually.
20, that's 70, how much damage is that? 72? 71? That's 71 damage. Or 76 damage.
Oh my god. I thought I had an OP build.
I mean, yours does like that too on a full attack if you just like
He's-
hit with almost everything.
What, he's doing spirited charge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah,
That's the only reason
Oh,
why
man,
Zerdurium.
that's too good.
Okay.
Spirited charge is
You
really good.
smash this thing. You smash this thing so hard that it disappears. It's banished. Your lance
The shadow
goes right
world.
through it. The crystals shatter in all directions, and it is no more.
God damn it.
Gorig.
Okay. Gorg's not going to put himself in danger, so we're kind of limited right now. He's going to let. No, he doesn't have anything. He's gonna continue his performance. Well, he has a fire breath weapon. So that one, oh, god damn it. I'm not in Fantasy Grounds. I keep trying to do, like, Fantasy Grounds things, and that just doesn't work very well. Oh my gosh, okay. So... things are in not great positions, I guess, for this. He's gonna come up over here and take a breath at the one in front.
Okay.
Closest to him, I guess. So this is fire. This is a 20-foot cone, and just way less damage.
He misses, or he fails his reflex, so he's gonna take full damage. He takes all that 6 damage.
Alright, and then Gord can do this again in 3 rounds.
Okay. Raziel, you with your 4 initiative.
Yes,
your turn.
It is finally my time. I will... I was trying to decide what spell to cast. I'm gonna use a fervor thing and cast Death Ward on myself, just out of paranoia. This thing probably doesn't have any death effects, but I'm paranoid because of you, Pluto.
Okay.
We might. Who knows?
How does Pluto paranoids you? I said that wrong, but you know what I'm trying to say.
He makes me paranoid, yeah.
Really?
Alright, so that's -1 fervor use. I mean, I figured, you know, I'm not.
pretty
I'm, if I'm gonna do it
most of the time. Most of the time.
But I just don't want to take any chances with this combat.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I do think I definitely have had some encounters where I think I have given you reason to be
You
very.
did MPK us in like 1 round.
Yeah, basically. Yeah,
Okay,
so, it's
so
like,
I 5
have
steps back. And I'm going to full round this creature in front of me. The one directly in front.
Sure.
And if I have extra attacks, if it dies, then I'll throw the extra attacks at the one that's light chained or whatever below me.
Okay.
So let me make sure I have my haste on correctly. No, I didn't. There we go. No, go. Okay. So that's primary hand, and this is the offhand. And if they have DR, I do have the Hammer the Gap dealio. Fairly sure I got that.
Know.
I should probably double check, but I'm pretty sure I got... Or clustered shots, that's it. Clustered shots. So, total hits before applying DR.
Okay.
41, that might crit. Oh, 40 and 42, that might crit.
Let's see
I
here.
think you killed
Yeah,
2
you.
of them.
You kill one of them, and the second one.
So
takes
there's
a
a
lot of
25,
damage.
and then there was a 54 on the second attack. Then,
What? Oh, I see. And then a
62 on the third attack.
I will give you this much. The crits don't actually do anything. These things you realize are immune to crits.
No! That's why
At
I
least
didn't
the
kill two.
At least the crystalline ones are, but yeah, you only kill one.
Oh well.
We're in
Hey,
round
well,
3
my
now.
plan to go coup de grace this one is no longer a plan.
I mean, you can.
No, I can't. It's immune to crits.
Yeah, but you can still hit it. Free hit.
Right.
All right,
you
this
can't
thing
coup
just
de grace.
saw. This thing just saw Alce explode its buddy. It's gonna move over and it's going to attempt to attack Alce.
You made my buddy explode. Now I'm
Yeah.
gonna make you explode.
How dare
It
you?
uses self-destruct.
Alright.
It seems like
Ooh,
these things
it
don't have
hits.
death throw.
They do not.
At least that we know of yet, Mantis.
Yes, what?
Pretty sure 16
So you
doesn't
hit.
crit.
Yeah, that doesn't crit.
Hey, Ron's vent's fixed.
Okay. So it doesn't confirm, but it does hit you. Sorry, I was trying to look something up to make sure there was a ability that it listed there that I was like, I think that's already factored in to this, and it was. So I just wanted to make sure. So he's gonna do a very terrifying amount of 6 damage to you. I mean, these guys are just ads. What do you want? What do you expect? Second attack. That misses. And then it's going to do some tentacle attack. Actually, it's going to do one more slam. The haste. That probably misses. 24 misses, I'm assuming. And then 2 times.
Yeah.
Those both missed. Alright. Savath's turn.
Alright. I'm going to 5-foot step. I'm going to rage. I'm going to power attack. I'm going to full round. I'm not going to bother rolling the cold damage since they're immune, but I do
Sure.
cold damage.
Yeah, that's...
Alright,
that's fine.
I'm going to haste attack the bite. So, bite, claw, confirm maybe? Claw.
They're immune to crits, so...
Oh, okay. Well,
so let's see. I think all of those attacks hit.
okay, so
Even this
bite,
22. Its AC is actually 21, so
Bite.
I'll give you that free information. I think you're going to kill this thing anyway.
claw.
So...
Santa
Yes.
Claus.
You kill this thing.
Alright.
Alright. On this thing's turn, it
What
is
you gonna do about
finally
that?
going to... It's finally going to fly forward.
Huh?
It casts Wail of the Banshee.
You gonna show us your big guns?
It casts Wail of the Banshee! No, I'm just kidding. It's going to move forward. It is going to use a spell-like ability. Not
Okay.
Wail of the Banshee, but it is going to use a spell-like ability.
I'll take Spellcraft for 400, please.
Adiana may or may not know what. No,
Shit!
I think Adiana definitely knows what.
What is this?
So that rolls for Adiana.
Yeah.
Okay, and Gorig. I think Adiana and Gorig identify. This is a very, this is a pretty powerful spell called Dimensional Lock.
Oh no, we can't teleport away.
That's just you.
So it casts it. It flies up and casts Dimensional Lock on like the area around you guys.
Well, that's fine. I wasn't going anywhere.
And
We're like,
That's its
thank
turn.
you. He's like, dimension it.
Mm-hmm.
this other guy is stuck in the chains of light still. Magical Trissa.
Magical Trissa.
Yeah.
Well. Let's see if it has a mind. Deja vu!
That's actually not
Okay.
bad.
Roll it. This allows for SR though, right?
It does.
Roll a caster level check.
Ooh. Spell.
This is why I only
resistance
cast spells on myself. Haha, outthought.
Let me see what feats I have for this. I do
Yeah,
have,
you have, like,
spell
spell pen.
penetration.
That's good. You'll probably definitely want that. Okay. It looks like it's affected by it.
I got it. So, yee.
Okay.
We'll stay here.
Now it's going to cast Disintegrate, and it'll have to do that next turn too. Your hands are locked
Yeah,
for the.
well, if
But
it
if
it
has
only has
disintegrate
one
and it
disintegrate-
hits somebody,
Well, it
and
actually
that person
says
dies, then it will have to cast Disintegrate on that same person, and it can't do
for the
that, so
spell
it'll become
casting. It
confused.
says yeah.
But if he doesn't have a second disintegrate, he can't.
And where he
It's Brugar's
become
turn now.
confused anyway.
Brugar,
Yeah.
on your turn, you need to make a will save because, or actually, yeah, because you guys don't know about this now, but so you, because of its gaze ability that it has, you need to make a will
Uh-oh.
save.
Oh no, the gaze.
But at least he'll be able to inform you guys that it has a gaze attack now.
The gaze attack. Oh no.
That's a good roll. You are not affected by this, but you do get the sense of like this unnerving, like especially where this weird eye that it's got. You can kind of feel yourself you were feeling a little disoriented, but you're able to shake it off.
All right.
And you can take your turn as normal.
Oh boy. How far off the ground is it?
It is just like 5 feet above the ground right now.
So if I walked up to it, I could hit it.
You could, but you also know that this thing has. Well, I guess you have reach weapons as well, but yeah, it has a 10-foot reach. So
This is problematic.
Oh my god.
I don't
That's
know if
exactly
you
the reaction I
realized
felt
it,
before. Thank
Duran,
you.
but that was rather distasteful.
It's okay, I'm gay.
No, just being gay doesn't give
It's
you...
still distasteful.
Like, for the viewers who are going to read that chat, they're not going to know you're gay. I mean, just because you said now, they...
Well, now they know.
well, now
But
they do, I
still.
guess.
That's why I said it. Yeah.
That doesn't make it not distasteful.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
All right. So what's Brugar doing?
I think I have to like solve this problem of it being able to fly and me not being able to fly.
Do you have a potion of fly?
Which means I do. So I'm gonna have to fish that
okay.
out of my bag.
Yeah, this thing doesn't even have like
Or you
legs.
just,
You
you
don't
know,
think it can
make
move
it
it out?
not
Like you
fly.
think it has to fly
Yeah,
because that's the only
all I
way it
can
can
do is
move.
hit it too.
So we can't trip
Oh
it.
no, you can't trip it.
I'm pretty much just a bot.
If you got rid of its fly, actually, it doesn't have any normal other means of moving. It'd probably be immobilized effectively. I mean, it could drag itself around at 5
I'm
feet
going
around, but
to take out my potion of fly and drink it, and that's my entire turn.
okay. And do you tell everyone else about its gaze attack?
He blinks and like rubs his eyes for a moment, and he says, "Something's weird about this thing. It hurts to look at."
Okay.
But that's what
so-
he says.
Yeah, good enough.
All right. So I'll say, do you take any? Having heard that, do you do anything in particular about, for example, avoiding its gaze attack? You might be out of range of it anyway. You're not sure.
I don't think I have anything special that I can do.
You can close your eyes, but if you do that, then it has
Right.
concealment.
Well, I have blind fight, so that wouldn't be too terrible.
Yeah, then close your eyes.
Decent.
I think
Okay.
you can
I'm gonna close
avert
my
your
eyes.
gaze and take a concealment penalty as well.
Does your mount have blind fight? Because if he doesn't, if he tries to move more than half speed, he could potentially like fall.
No. But what I can do, I think, is...
It's okay, we're hasted.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
You
but
might only have to move
I
at half
won't
speed.
follow. Oh yeah, let's see. Shit. Oh, I'm well within distance if I move half speed.
And this thing, so you're familiar is with you, right? Like, or you're not familiar, Eidolon, you're
You might
riding
not be
it,
able
right?
to charge, but you can still probably move to hit it if you want to do so.
I
Right,
don't
that's
think
like
you
the
can
thing too.
charge
I
with
think
your eyes closed. Just saying.
I don't think so
That's
either.
That's what
Because
I
you have
just
to be able
said.
to move at full.
Yeah.
I said he could move to get into range, but
So you could risk it. You might, like I said, you might not even be in range of its gaze. You're, you guys are kind of right at the edge of it. So this might not matter. You could take the gamble. You could gamble on making the save as well, if you happen to be in range. Although your Eidolon doesn't have very good will save, so.
Yeah, my Eidolon has pretty bad saves. For 5 feet. I'm just trying to see if there's a evolution.
Yeah. So before you tell me anything that you do, that'll be the first thing I need an answer on, is if you have your eyes open or not.
Jeez. Looks like my eyes are going to be closed.
Okay. And then what do you do?
Alright. I'm going to, fuck.
One thing you could do is just move further away so you know you're out of range of this thing's gaze, and then use the haste to cover that ground. Although then you're next to it for the next turn. So
I don't actually have any magic that does damage. That's further away than...
Utility's good too. Doesn't have to be magic.
That's
or doesn't have to be damage.
yeah, he's already given you guys haste, which is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if you have any utility, CC, anything like that, it's all good. I mean, if you can summon a phoenix to come in and blind its eyes so it can't hurt us with its gaze attack, that would be, you know, Harry Potter and useful.
Nope, I don't have that. Fuck. I'm going to cast, you know, I'm going to cast Long Arm on Brugar.
Ooh.
Okay. You move over and cast Long Arm on
Sounds
Brugar.
spicy.
At least you remember seeing Brugar before you close your eyes.
Yes.
Okay. So, moving behind him, I'm guessing?
Yes.
Right here?
I was...
Okay.
Oh, wait. Range. Is this a personal spell?
Oh, good question.
It's a personal spell, never mind. Fuck.
Darn.
I'm going to cast Bear's Endurance on Brugar.
Okay.
Oh.
Brugar gets
me?
Bear's Endurance.
I get more health.
Probably not
He's,
a whole lot, because you have
brave like Bear way.
fortitude, right?
I already have a little bit of enhancement bonus, but I still get some, so.
Yeah,
It was a
you
plus
get
2,
more
now you get a
health
plus
and
4. Yeah.
stuff.
Gorig, First question for Gorig. What is does Gorig heed the words of Brugarn?
Yeah,
Doing
Gorig
things such as
closes his
closing
eyes,
eyes or avert gaze. Okay.
but he continues his performance. And he's going to... he's just gonna... He's gonna take a total defense. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do.
Are you sure? Because total defense is a dodge bonus, and you don't get those if you are flat-footed.
Oh, I guess with his eyes closed, he's... Yeah.
Exactly. Unless you have blind fight.
He doesn't, but he's not gonna do anything anyways, so,
Yeah, you can just move back from it then. Then you don't have to worry about the gaze attack.
yeah. He's just gonna move back.
Okay. Raziel, what do you do?
Step
Close your-
forward. I'm looking at it.
Okay.
40 feet away. I gotta take
Yep,
the
nothing
risk.
happens. Nothing happens.
Okay, and I'm full
You're far
rounding
enough
it.
away.
I warned it that it will get destroyed if it doesn't back down, and it didn't back down. So
No, it won't
I'm
back
going
down.
to
It'll stand its ground.
It can't
attack.
stand.
And as long as one of the hits from the adamantine, or one of the attacks hits, then I will use the stored bestow curse in it. Hopefully 27 hits. Oh, that's low.
You do not hit with the adamantine
Oh.
dagger.
Damn. Alright, so it keeps the spell.
Yeah, you do hit with 2 of the attacks from the
From the
nature's,
other one.
Yeah, nature's chosen one weapon, but the
Crits don't
spell
work.
storing dagger doesn't, and crits don't work. But you do damage to it. It looks like all your damage goes through.
Oh boy, DR epic or no DR?
Who knows? Nobody has knowledge, so I get it.
No one knows.
It's a mystery.
I think that's all I'm gonna do. No swift action this turn.
I'm just glad it's not incorporeal because it looks like a cloud.
Yeah. Maybe that's
Don't
just
remind
what it looks
him.
like.
Pluto's like, oh crap,
Yeah,
I forgot it is.
I'm checking, but no, it is not incorporeal. It actually,
God, if it was, I was gonna be mad.
no, when you hit it, you realize there is some sort of solid form underneath those clouds.
Awesome. I like when you picked up the dot thing like Mantis did. Or does. I like the dots.
That's a trick that Matt does.
Did I miss? Oh, I did miss. Oh no, I did not miss it. Okay, so we're in the next round now. Round 4, Savoth. So what do you do? First question: do you do anything with your eyes?
I don't know yet. Hold on. Let's see. What am I gonna do? I am going to...
God damn it, dog.
I'm gonna take risks, but don't give me answers yet, okay? You said it was a will save if I don't avert my eyes? If
I mean,
get
that's what
close enough
Brugard
to it.
rolled, so
Right.
yeah. Yeah, if you're close enough, that...
Okay, so that was my roll. Okay, I'm gonna run at it with my eyes open.
Okay.
We're gonna charge.
Yeah, that save's good.
I was just gonna see if I reroll it because I have a reroll option. But I'm not. So.
Oh,
let's
gotcha.
see. I'm going to pull out the greatsword as I charge.
Okay.
And I guess this is an experiment, and we'll see what happens if I hit. And since I have the greatsword, I'm gonna two-hand it, power attack, furious focus. I'm still raging, so I'll use that turn. And now I have an absurd number. Here we go. All right. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm
The
gonna hit
little
it.
dragon has way too much strength.
I don't even have my bull strength on right now. It might get an attack.
So you charge it,
opportunity.
right?
Yeah.
It does get an attack opportunity.
That's fine. I have mobility, so that is a miss.
Okay, is it within 5 of your AC though?
Let's see. Mobility gives me 4, right? So 33, 34, 35, 36,
Mhm.
37. So my AC is 37. So yes.
So yes, it breaks one of the images then.
All right. So it's a D7 now. Okay. So did the 25 hit? I didn't roll a 1.
No, it misses.
I missed. Okay.
Oh no, now it's gonna full round you.
That's fine. I can handle that. That's kind of why I like shielded and mirror imaged myself.
It is indeed going to full round you.
All right, let's
Floats
do it.
back.
Oh, that's not my
It
HP at all.
floats
Let me
back 5 feet, and it's going to attempt to attack you.
There we go.
26 misses, right?
Yep. He needs to hit a
27
33.
misses. This breaks an image.
Yeah,
That has a chance to break an image.
that is a hit.
So it's a D7. Sorry, a D6 now because he just broke one into the images before that, with the attack before that one.
Yeah.
Breaks another image.
All right.
Alright, that's its turn.
It's not too bad.
On this thing's turn, it is still paralyzed. It gets out.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't? I thought you said the DC was 19.
I said it has to roll a 19 or higher
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
on its dice. The DC
Yeah,
is 24.
you should have given me a DC number.
Well, how do you know what its
Alright,
bonus
it does
is?
knock it out.
Yeah, you can't.
Because I rolled him in the
assume.
open.
Yeah,
'Cause he rolled
but
it in the open.
he could have had hidden numbers that you didn't know about. No.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Or they could have changed. Or the numbers could have changed.
You know what?
Yeah,
I think this is
That's
an
fine.
egregious error. We should kick this guy out of our game.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You've got like,
This is your
you've
last
got like
game,
1
buddy.
or 2 sessions, and then I'm kicking you out.
Exactly.
I'm gonna look at it, and I'm gonna change the light this thing.
I just want
Alright.
one viewer to be like, oh my god, these guys are so hardcore.
We're so hardcore, we kick people out.
Alright. This could be what you need because its reflex save actually is not very good. And the chains wrap around it. The chains are wrapped around it.
Are they silver
Can you do
chains?
anything else? They're gold.
Nah, I'm gonna stay here.
No, not the chain. It burns. All right, Brugar, what do you do first off in terms of your eyes?
I will avert my gaze.
Actually, no, you already made the save on this thing. I think you're immune to it for a little while.
Oh, I am?
Well, let me
Did
double
you?
check. I can't.
Well, you
tell
might not
the
know
number.
that.
Saved, so...
Yeah.
Most of the time, those are
So
like.
say it. I think
Well, wait, no.
most of the time when you make it, not always.
A lot of the gazes.
Okay,
are
no,
like,
yeah, this is.
Yeah.
I guess go ahead and tell me what do you do? Do you avert your gaze or not?
I avert my gaze.
So it's a 50% chance of even affecting you, but you're fine. All right, what do you do?
Alright, but it'll give me concealment. Or it'll give
You
it
give him
concealment.
20% concealment versus him
Yeah.
if
I'm
you
gonna
try to attack him.
fly over here. Up next to
Okay.
it.
Okay, it
And
does
it
not
looks like
swing
we're
at you
just gonna
because
have to
chains are holding
Get it to
it.
go away.
Oh, one other thing I'm gonna mention as well. It did look like it healed, like it looked like it healed itself a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, on its turn. But yeah, it does not attack you because the chains are holding it in place.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna give it a whap with my hammer.
Okay.
And I'm gonna combat expertise. I missed.
That misses. All right.
That's my turn.
I'll say, do
And
you
I
still...
just tell it to, like, go away.
Yeah. I'll say, do you avert your gaze, keep your eyes closed, or open your eyes? Same thing for your, I don't even remember the thing's name.
Eidolon.
What your
It doesn't have a name.
Eidolon's name
Never
is.
had a name.
It doesn't have a name. It never had a name. Okay. I'm just going to go with the name for its token, which is Ms. Quadbeer. Ms. Quadbeer. That seems like a good name.
All right.
You should probably give it a
So
name.
I do have one damage spell.
Okay.
I'm going to
But-
Well, just
open
open
my
it.
eyes.
You're opening your eyes, okay? And it seems like you're fine. You think maybe you're far enough away.
Okay.
And then what do you do?
I cast Swarm of Frogs and put it over it.
Okay, so Storm of Frogs has a 1 round cast time, right?
Yeah, yes. Swarm of Things, sorry. But yeah. 1 round.
Okay, so you begin casting that, and it'll finish casting on the beginning of your next turn. Okay. Just make sure you have the stat block for that ready to go on your turn, so I know what to do with it.
Yeah.
Gorg.
And is Gorig's turn? Gorig's probably just gonna hang back.
Yeah, he's gonna continue averting or just close his eyes, not looking in that direction. He's gonna continue the performance.
Okay.
No reason to do anything else, so he's gonna yeah, that's it. He's gonna stay there.
Okay. Raziel.
I think I'm just gonna move up here and get a clear shot at it. Actually, that's a 2. Can I just move 1?
Mhm.
Can I just 5-foot arena? That's a clear shot. Doesn't go through anything. So I'm gonna fall around it. And yeah, just for clarification, 10-foot range dagger plus belt equals 20 feet. Plus my first range increment is free due to distance thrower feet. So no negatives on 40
No
foot throw.
penalties. Okay. And you seem like you're far enough away that its gaze is not
Yeah.
affecting you.
And I'm gonna cast a spell on myself because I want to do damage. So I'll fervor cast. So that's 3 uses of fervor down. Where is that at here? So 6 uses left. And I will first, before I throw my stuff, I will cast. What does damage? Weapon. What's that? Oh, I don't have that prepared. Oh no, it's disaster. I'll cast silence. Nope, I can't do that because it'd have to be on me. I'll cast.
Silence is also a 1 round cast time.
Oh, is it? Okay. I'll cast Channel Vigor, which only affects me when it's cast using fervor this way, and
It's personal.
I get to choose a bonus.
Yeah, it only affects you anyway.
Oh, is it only always personal? I don't know.
Yeah.
So I will choose the +4 competence bonus on ranged attacks and knowledge and perception for this round, and pretty sure I don't have any other competence bonuses. Luck is some of the divine favor, and haste is something else. Untyped buff, I don't know. Okay, now I'll attack. I do have this +4 buff. Enable. Sorry, lots going on my sheet. We're almost there. Okay, button time. And I will discharge the stored spell if one of the attacks hits. And
Sure.
the adamantine dagger. I hit the button. There it goes. No green numbers, that's bad, but no red numbers, that's good.
Yeah, and it's also it's bound by light, by the chains of light right now. So
So it loses all dex bonus.
it's actually easier to hit, and
That's
all of your
probably
attacks,
pretty good.
all your attacks are gonna hit.
Oh.
For your spell storing,
Yes.
you're gonna have to
Distill
roll.
curse.
You're gonna have to
yeah.
roll a spell. You're gonna have to roll a caster level check with spell pen bonuses and all that to overcome SR.
I don't have any spell pin bonuses, so it is
Just your caster level.
Oh, 12.
caster level there. One time lucky.
All right, the spell doesn't seem to do anything. It looks like it fizzles on this spell resistance.
Dang.
But your damage all goes through, and I think you do enough to bring this thing down. And its form, as it goes down, it sends you another image of it. It sends images of it finding you, and you see multiple images of it. Like you see it, you see you guys at like gathered around like a campsite in a forest, and you see it coming out and attacking you. You
No, I
see
can't
images.
do that. It's confused. It doesn't know what's going on.
It sends you an image of
Wait, doesn't it have to do what it did last turn?
It's not on
Deja
its
vu?
turn yet. It's communicating with you.
I'm
This is
kidding.
how it talks, and that's a free action.
Yeah, no,
So it just in that moment it sends you like an image of you, like you see yourself like in a weird like in a strange city with like burning skies in the background. Then you see it come and attacks you. You see yourself in a forest getting attacked. You see yourselves sitting around having a dinner in like a fancy looking dimly lit restaurant, and it's showing up attacking you there, and then it disappears.
and I tell it when I see these. Yeah, but you are the one who's going away now.
We're not quite out of combat.
there.
There's technically, well, I'll just take you out of combat because you guys can.
Yeah,
finish
we'll
this
coup de
thing off
grace or
pretty
whatever.
easily. Yeah.
Or what
So I'll go ahead and just take us out of combat. But yeah, it seems that at least
we
for
may
now.
have won this combat, but it's not one where Brugar's like he feels good after it.
I mean,
yeah.
I'm not sure the thing's dead. So that's we
No,
may
that's
just
not the point.
You are
Right.
positive that it is not dead because it was an extraplanar
show me
creature
images.
on the material plane. You are pretty sure that by like defeating it here, you've just banished it back to its home plane.
So wait, how's it not true of like Declassar if he's from the abyss in
Because
here?
you're doing a specific thing.
You're going to be doing a
drag
specific
him
ritual. You're doing a
I
specific
see.
ritual to drag both him and kind of part of his plane, like a small part of his plane, in order to do it. That was like the point of the ritual.
Yeah,
there,
typically to
basically.
kill like devils and demons and shit, like permanently, you have to do it like on their home plane.
Okay.
But you guys are basically finding something that it references kind of a very similar thing about how Lamashtu killed Carcanus originally.
Was by
in a
doing
similar
that, yeah.
fashion. Was in a similar fashion.
Okay. I just didn't get all the details from that, or didn't
Oh,
make
boy.
the jumps that other people
Well,
made.
we're gonna have to watch our backs for basically the rest
Ever?
of our lives.
All right. What do you guys do now?
Give it the wand.
I suppose I will proceed to the tower, and I will try to.
Yeah, why can't we
call it
just give
here.
it the whole thing?
Oh, you wanted this. Oh.
Let's go to the abyss. Let's go to the tower. Hope it's there. Go to the abyss and finish it off.
I think we
It's not
actually-
from the abyss, I think.
Nobody took any damage either, so good job handling the encounter at least. So.
Yeah, getting the light chain thing on it, so all the attacks hit. That was pretty
Mhm.
useful. And the fact that it didn't
Chains of Light
cast
is
like
a really good
spell
spell.
of death.
Yeah, Shades of Light is a really good spell.
Okay, so I'll lower my sacred weapon stuff, and my buffs are gonna wear off, and haste wears off.
Yeah, this thing you attacked its weak save too, so that was good. You don't
Well,
yet
I
know
saw-
what would have happened
I
if
saw
it
it
hit
had
somebody,
spell resistance, and I have 2 spells that overcome spell resistance. Chains
Mhm.
of Light and Glitter Dust.
but yeah.
So I was like,
So-
I'm using one of these 2.
You don't know what would have happened for sure if it had hit you, except for that it seemed to imply to you through its visions that if it hit you, it could somehow aid you and kill you that way too. So you do think maybe getting hit by it perhaps would have had some effect other than just damage.
Yeah, whatever. I think it was all talk. Like, that thing was a pushover.
Oh, okay.
Maybe now, but what if it attacks
Any
us while we have our
creature
guard down?
that is trying to prevent me from fulfilling my sacred mission is not a creature that I want to deal with.
Let's just hope that it's not super vengeful, and if we start getting
I think it
low, we
I
just
think it is.
like hand it the thing.
What if I make it attack you next time without the stat debuffs I gave it?
I can
Oh,
handle
no.
that. I don't know about them, but I can handle that. Savok's beastie. Like, she's a monster.
I mean, who knows? If it were to have hit me, like, the Death Ward might have protected me from the
Well,
aging
this-
thing.
This party in particular
Maybe.
is really good at combat in general, so
No, yeah,
Yeah,
like
it's
this
the other,
party
it's
is
the other stuff.
We
the other
have
stuff
a couple
that I'm worried
characters
about
that
you guys
are
handling.
really insane.
But yeah, like
Yeah.
that's the thing though, is that we can do combat
For
really well,
damage,
but
and then
a bunch of
Brugard's
other things
really
we
good
can't
tank.
do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that's been the problem. Is there's some issues right now where you have to deal with that. The combat's probably not the way to go with them. So,
We'll stick to our strengths.
such as finding people. Finding people's been tougher for this party. All right,
Has
so
it?
you guys continue. You guys are continuing on. Well, you haven't been able to find
And learning things,
Oddgolden
like we had to use
and
Philippe.
learning things. You had to use Philippe's help
We haven't really been trying to
That's
find
true,
all
we're not
golden
trying.
until like today.
till today. All right.
Yeah.
That's true.
All right. So you guys are gonna. Trista said she wants to go to the center there again, back to where the site of the
Yeah.
tower, which isn't very far from where like this thing kind of stopped you pretty close to it. So you go a little bit further and you're at the site of where the flickering tower normally is. Again, it's not there right now. What are you gonna do?
Darn.
Use magic device on it.
No.
Try and call it here.
Don't use the wand again.
On
I'm not using the wand.
on
Okay,
what
okay.
exactly? You
I'm
find
going
like
to ask my party, where does the tower usually show up? Like, where is its door?
Okay. And they probably remember kind of like the little stone that Amber would go to.
Oh, I mean,
Call it.
Burgar would know. None of us.
Mhm.
I might know, yeah.
Raziel would know. But yeah,
we'll
ask
show
Buddha.
you.
Okay.
And I put my force of will trying to summon the tower here.
And
Well.
you attempt it and nothing happens.
I'll try one more time, and then if it doesn't happen, I will give up.
With all my wisdom,
Oh my
Trissa?
goodness.
perhaps instead of bringing the tower to us, we should go to the tower.
I'll be right back.
It's an interesting idea, but
We don't
with
know
your
where it
wisdom,
is.
you realize you don't know which plane it's actually on right now.
Sure. We'd have to find it.
And even if you knew what plane it was on,
Planes
plane
are
shift
big.
doesn't. Yeah, plane shift doesn't usually put you directly into it. It sometimes will put you into specific spots on demi-planes, but a lot of times it's because demi-planes are specifically designed to
Really
have somewhere be
small.
an entrance. They're really small and they're specifically designed to have somewhere be like, this is the entrance. So plane shifts
So
usually.
if we
I'm going
plane
to
shift
try one
from
more
the
time.
point the tower is at, would we not go to where the tower would be in the other planes? Does it not work like that?
You can roll knowledge planes and see if that seems like
Oh,
something.
I don't know anything about that.
You're not sure then.
I'm saying this out loud to, like, Trissa.
I don't know if Trissa has knowledge planes either.
Adiana does, but Trissa does not. I think I need to refresh roll 20.
This is what Pluto
I'm
was
not sure
talking
I'm
about.
on the
We're
right
bad at
path.
some things.
Yeah, knowledge rolls. Knowledge rolls are pretty rough.
I think like 3 of us brought in like our new characters were were 10 int or lower.
What knowledge are we going for? Looking for?
Just wondering about planes.
Right about-
Glory.
Yeah, Raziel's
Might-
Raziel's
I'm asking-
asking like if we plate shifted here to like the plane that the tower's on,
Gordon.
would we end up near the near where it is? And nobody seems
We
to
need
know.
to
Everyone's
find
like, I don't
out
know.
where the tower is, though.
You would. That would be part of that process. But he's also not even sure if it would work. That's why he's asking.
Okay.
But no one
I'm gonna
knows.
try this one more time and try to
Oh my
not
God.
roll a 3.
It's a 1.
Hey, at least it wouldn't be a 3. My character sheet's like dunzoing me right
What
now.
if it is a 3, though?
Then I will stop rolling. No, if it's a 3, I will roll until I do not get a 3. That is not a 3.
It is not a 3,
Yeah, it's
but
still below
Nothing.
average.
nothing seems to happen.
Okay. I am content with me not getting a 3.
Well, you tried, Trissa. I don't know. I can't say Amber ever said exactly how she.
Well,
Made
Brugar
it work.
shrugs and says, maybe Amber knew how to do it.
I don't know if
Some
Amber ever
kinda
told you
special incantation.
what Delpho told
No.
Amber about
Brugar doesn't
like,
know how
the
to do it.
tower.
He assumes Amber did it some special way.
Okay, so we have options of using commune.
Ooh, we could divinate
that.
where the tower is. Or commune where the
Right.
tower is. Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah. No, I'm just repeating what you said for effect. That's a good idea.
So you guys that were in the tower, what sort of places could it go?
Astral
I'd
plane,
give her some examples. Yeah, the astral plane.
fire plane,
Plane of Shadows. Okay.
Yeah, where's the plane of shadow?
aeroplane.
So I will have Adiana cast commune. Let me get some questions prepared.
It could also go to multiple places in the material plane. Is the
Yeah, you have
tower
a good memory.
in the
There
material
are-
plane?
There were a couple places in the material plane that could go.
I mean, it's hard to forget something as significant and cool as the tower. The blinking tower.
Yeah, Blinky Tower is an actual thing in the Kaer Maga book. It just doesn't have anything in the book about like what it is, so I invented what it does and what it is.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Someday there might be an adventure path or something out there that gives a different reason for it, and you'll be like, oh well, shit.
No, you need to do the writing for
We're in a different timeline. Oh no.
for them. Be like, I've invented
that's-
this whole storyline
like the
around the
thing.
blinking tower.
Right. That's like the thing, because I mean, there's some stuff in here that's like, it's my interpretation of what I read about Galarian, so it might end up, being counteracted later on. Who knows? But
It's
as
okay,
far
we
as
won't
I know,
play those
nothing has
games.
been. Are those all the questions?
Yeah.
Okay, so Darkstar Meteor Smasher is not using the Blinking Tower to travel the planes. You get a no for that answer.
Okay.
Is he on a plane that the Blinking Tower can travel to? Yes, he is.
Okay. We start going down the list.
Is the blinking tower on the material plane?
Yeah, it's not in the material plane.
No,
Mm,
I'm asking about where he is.
Okay,
So-
but they're
he
on
is
the
not
same
on the material
so
plane
it doesn't
either.
matter.
Okay. I wasn't going to ask that though. Is he on the shadow plane?
No.
Is he on the astral plane?
No.
Is he on the plane of fire?
Yes.
Okay, we
All
found
right.
Voila.
We're going to the fireplace, everybody.
Fireplace? Fireplane?
The fireplane.
I'm scared.
I have one more question. Is he in the city of Brass? Is he in or
Yes.
near the city of Brass? Okay.
yes.
We're going to the city of Brass.
We're playing Legacy of Fire now, boys and girls.
I guess I am gonna sell this dagger now. Not selling the
yeah,
dagger.
and I will tell you right now as well. It's getting close to about 3 hours, but if you guys do go to the City of Brass, that's when we're gonna end the session.
No, that's
that'll
fine.
be-
Yeah, let's go visit fucking what's her name?
She doesn't own it yet.
Oh, that's right.
She's still like
That's
level.
a different canon.
She's somewhere between level. What level were we? I don't know.
What are we talking about?
Well, okay, maybe she is
It's a
because
different canon.
so
She was level
because
12
that,
by the time she got
right.
the house.
But you guys had that character with you when you guys were in Marshfen
Right.
over a year ago now.
Oh, it's been a
This
year.
was over
I
a year
guess?
ago.
Yeah.
It's been over a year because we had like a year-long time skip after like the
Between
PK basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, maybe.
And before that,
that's
they were
when
several
Brigar and
months
I
as well.
reconvened.
So it could have actually even been almost 2 years since you guys last saw.
Oh, so even though we don't
She
know
might be
it,
there.
the world is currently on a ticking time bomb.
Yeah, not here though.
Yeah, not here though.
It's fine. It'll resolve itself.
It'll resolve.
There's some heroes working on it.
Yeah. I mean, Legacy of Fire
Yeah.
might have all happened by now. I don't know. I don't remember what the timetable on it was. Maybe it already happened though.
It was kind of a stretched
The
out
events
campaign.
for Legacy of Fire happen actually fairly quickly.
Well, there was like
Yeah,
a
that's what
whole
I'm saying. It could've
entire
already
year gap
happened.
though, from like the beginning to like
Right.
part 2 and 3 or something.
Damn, how can we
Yeah.
get a bunch of XP in the last hour of this game?
Well, you guys
so
already
far
got some
away.
XP. I haven't awarded it yet.
I know, but we're so far away from level 13.
Yeah, we're not gonna get there.
That's how high level we're.
I know, but we need 13 so I can cast the 5th level spells. For the Demi-Lich. I guess we're gonna do the Darkstar Meteor
Yeah.
Smasher stuff.
Arc.
Well, you don't really have to, but you know, that's maybe where Trissa goes off to.
That's fair.
I mean...
Yeah, you guys actually
much
get
as I
quite a lot of experience for that fight because that was a pretty high CR encounter. Even though you guys handled it and made it easier because you guys had some good tools for it, it made it a little bit easier than it could have been. But yeah, everybody's gonna get 14,000 experience.
Oh, that is a nice amount.
Yeah.
So I have
I
us
think- I don't know.
at 178, 620.
And you need to get to 200 or what?
200.
Can you
110.
post in chat how much we got?
I heard 14,000.
Yeah.
Not that I actually need this. Why am I actually recording this?
I'm seeing our new experience as 178,620.
That's
Yep.
yep. That's what everybody else got too. So, looks like your math is correct.
Pathfinder!
Well, yes, it's technically correct. The best kind of correct.
Mm-hmm. So I'll be right back and use the restroom. But yeah, you guys can kind of
All
take
right.
a little bit of time to plan if you guys are going to go to the Plane of Fire, how you're going to do that. You know, what sort of preparation you want to prepare for it. I mean, the City of Brass, you know, is
The City of Brass is actually the most like ideal
Yeah.
place on the Plane of Fire for non-Plane of Fire
Right, you don't actually need too much to be able to survive there in terms of like needing
The
resistance
Plane of
to
Fire is
and things
actually
like
a very cool place, like temperature-wise. A lot of denizens actually find it slightly uncomfortable with how cool it is.
that. Yeah, especially the city of Brass. Like it's actually pretty livable there for like
Yeah.
people from the material plane. Anyway, I'll be right back.
Huh. That's weird. I thought it'd be, hot.
No, it's hot.
It's just cool compared to how the denizens think of hot or cool.
It's like the middle of the summer, hot.
Oh.
You know.
For creatures who are immune to fire, yeah, it's chilly.
I got you.
They're like, this place is way too cold. It's only 120 degrees Fahrenheit.
So we probably need some kind of heat resistance.
Well,
yeah,
well, no, not
especially if you're
technically.
plane shifting.
Well, it
Because-
is
Yeah,
good to have
Endure
some kind of
elements.
fire resistance. Endure elements is fine, but like you don't even need endure elements to exist within City of Brass because
Well, I do because I'm a cold
than most of the
dragon.
Plane of Fire. But that's true. You are. Yeah, that's right. You're vulnerable to fire.
Yeah, she's actually wearing frost forged armor just to make sure that heat is distributed away from her instead of to her. In case you guys didn't know what that does.
But I'm not
that's
sure
what it
this
does.
is necessarily where, like, the entire party is going to go.
I mean, we cannot fight the
Why
Demi-Lich
would
before
we?
level 13. That's my opinion.
Because Trissa's, like, this is the last session for
Actually,
Trissa.
We
Unless-
can.
I mean,
Huh? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys can fight the Demi-Lich.
Right now, yeah, I'm pretty sure right now. Maybe you can't, but you
I
don't know
need
Savath, apparently.
Well, to kill it, we need scrolls of hollow and something else I don't remember.
That's to prevent it from,
we
like...
can't even afford it.
We can down it and then take care of that. Like, we don't have to have that stuff with us when we...
I mean, it has to be within like a week or something.
Right.
Correct. But it does take a little bit
Right,
of time.
but you could just take all of the stuff that it has, sell it, go
And
back
then go
within
back,
a
yeah.
week,
Yeah.
and fix it.
Yeah, I need, what is it, Shatter and Hollow?
I think you just need, I don't know. I don't remember.
I
what
think
you
it's
need. You know what
Shatter
I mean.
and Hollow to finish it off. Which are 2 5th level spells,
No, Shatter.
and...
Shatter's
well,
not a fifth
I
level
don't
spell. It's a second level spell.
Maybe it's Hollow and something else. It's
You
2
Shatter
5th level
means
spells,
Shatter
I
and
thought.
Hollow.
No. I thought there were 2 5th level spells to finish it off.
I mean, we can.
All I remember is
go
how.
look at the stat block. This is stuff we already know. Dispel Evil and Hollow.
That's it, Dispel Evil. Yeah,
Or
which is a
Holy
5th level
Word,
spell.
which is a higher level spell, so not Holy Word.
So that's my point is, we need, if we were to do it now, we need that. So yes, could we go fight it, take some, whatever loot or treasure it has, assuming it has something, and then go sell it, and then go
I mean,
back
we saw
to the
that
plane
it had
and
a lot
finish
of
it
loot
off.
around it.
Yeah,
Like,
so we
it has
probably
gems
could do
in
that.
its skull.
Well, aren't I destroying it? Would those even be around after?
I'm sorry. What was the question?
Anyways, we're just discussing whether or not we go after Darkstar Meteor Smasher, or if we go after
Yeah,
the
that's-
Demi-Lich.
I forgot. Like I thought for some reason I was thinking we may just had one more game, but yeah, if this was the last game, that is
This is
potentially
the
what.
last one.
So maybe potentially that's what Trissa does. Is she says, I'm going to go hunt down Darkstar Meteor Smasher and make sure he doesn't go do his crazy bid to try to follow Nevi's path that you guys
Yeah.
supposedly heard that he's trying
And
to do.
I will give Brugar, because I don't know if he actually knows how to use these, but he's the one that like Trissa trusts the most. The wand of bringing planes together, the practical applications of planar confluence, and the weird contraption that allows you to bind demi-planes or planes to tuning forks.
It's weird that you give it to Brugar because he can't use any of it.
Right.
That's not why
Plus,
she
I would
does
ask
it.
for the wand.
Yeah, that's why she doesn't.
Like, I don't care about the other stuff, but I would definitely ask, like, let me hold on to the wand. This is my duty, my job to, kill Deklausar.
And then she's going to go off and hunt down Darkstar Meteor Smasher, chasing him across the plains.
So yeah, I guess if you guys do want to go there, if you have if you guys want to follow that as well, we can. Trissa will be there as an NPC, and then we'll probably. But I'll probably have to. But yeah, otherwise that would conveniently work as well if you guys decide to not follow that and do your own thing there.
Yeah.
As well, and have her go to the city of Brass by herself.
I guess we need, like, a money-making session, then.
I feel like Brugar wouldn't let her go by herself, but if she does like a thing that like plane shifts herself or something, I can't stop her.
And she just leaves a note explaining what she's doing, and her path is diverged
Or
from
she just
ours.
does it right on the spot.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, she just does it
Sure.
right now.
And she doesn't do it right now. But that's her plan, and if you guys join her, that's okay, but Pluto's gonna have to NPC Trissa Caldwell, so I am going to save this portfolio without any of the buffs.
Looks like we're going after the Demi-Lich next.
Oh, and give me like a NPC stat block.
Yeah, I vote we do the Demi-Lich.
Give you
and you don't need to worry about it.
File.
That's true. I'll be able to use that. I think I have all the same. I actually have more. I think I have more packages than you do, so it should be compatible with mine.
Packages. I get it because you work at FedEx.
How many more of the Friday games are you going to be able to make?
2, I think,
next
right?
Week. Yeah,
or just
this
one?
week and next week.
Okay,
This
so
week's
yeah,
and
2.
next week. Okay.
Yep.
So I've got to figure out a way off for you.
Yeah, or you just have Sister Maria hang around like
Killer.
Jane.
Or kill his character.
Him. It's a male character.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who he plays.
Yeah, it's a male character named Sister Maria. It's very confusing.
Oh, that's right.
We mess it up a lot too.
So yeah, I'd say unless anyone else disagrees, I think the party's next session would be to
Demi-Lich.
try and kill the Demi-Lich.
We're gonna go to the plane again.
I mean, you guys want to just go kill the Demi-Lich,
Yeah, I mean,
get its treasure,
Keep
come
in mind
back,
as well, you
and
don't
then
have to go directly to it.
Right, no, like,
Yeah.
I think what we need to do is we need to go there, we need to look around the plane a bit.
Yeah,
But we're
you
basically picking up where the party TPK'd at.
Yeah,
I wish we could pool our money
We're
or
back
something
on
if
the
we
main
have
story.
money, and get the scrolls we need to finish
Well,
it
maybe we'll
off so we don't
find-
have to jump back.
Well, maybe we'll find something, I don't know, there that helps kill it.
I mean, we might,
I don't-
but
Maybe we'll gain the level
I forgot
before
to
actually
delete
fighting it again.
the magic items that I gave to Brugar, but whatever.
That's fine.
Brugar has them.
Yeah, can I have that wand?
holding. No, it's mine.
Brugar's like, no, you can't have it. Not yet.
well, when the time comes, then I
When
would
the
like to be
time
the one to
comes,
summon
And it's
Deklausar.
right to use it, then I will let you use it.
Yeah, Brugar might be
A bit
the
offended
one
that you don't trust me.
Brugar might be the one
but
that should
so be
hold
it.
on to it. He was the only one who seemed suitably kind of worried about that thing. Everyone else is like, what? No big deal. He's always been level-headed about it. Yeah, he's like, yeah, we don't want this thing to keep coming after us. So maybe if you
I'm
don't
only
open up any
interested in
more
the Crazy
rifts,
Dragon.
it won't show up.
That's it.
Maybe.
Just show me Crazy Dragon, I'm good. Then we'll see what's next after that.
I mean, now I've created the situation where it's like maybe Brugar will just hand it off to the thing the next time it shows up.
Maybe.
If it keeps fucking like accosting us, hell yeah, I'm getting rid of this bad luck thing.
We beat it
If
once.
it
You have to
ambushes
go on a
us
quest to go find
in our
it all over
sleep,
again. It'll be
You
great.
could bet your ass I'm giving it away.
Like approaches while
this is
Bruger's just on his
why
watch.
I should hold it.
It can murder us in our sleep.
It could. It's pretty terrifying.
But we have one
Did you
more session
know-
of mine on Thursdays, and then I'm
That's
going
good.
to have a little bit of a I'm going to be away for a couple of Sunday sessions. But
Right, you'll
Like-
you'll let us know when you're gonna restart the game on Sunday.
yeah,
And it's gonna be every other Sunday, right? So which
yeah, it's gonna
I
be
think I
every
should
other
be able to-
Sunday.
I should be able to.
And then
manage
we
that.
never heard from Mantis again.
I mean, that's possible.
He gets sucked
I don't
into
like
the
it.
Japanese
Shit can
weeaboo
happen.
life.
No, it's mostly his
He's living in a life of anime, and he never
Oh,
leaves.
yeah.
He gets
Japan
stuck in an
is
isekai.
100% a life of anime.
Yeah, he gets in there and he gets stuck in an isekai anime, and we never
Please
see him
no,
again.
Please no, Truck-kun. Do not want.
Yeah.
Okay,
Everyone's-
well,
Everyone's favorite anime character shows up and throws you into a isekai.
Please no.
He's
sounds like
he's living
we're done.
he's living in Pathfinder
I think
IRL.
so.
Oh god, that would be awful.
I wish there was something we could do for an hour to make some money. Maybe I'll just profession.
Profession checks.
Yeah, but it's 3 hours. It's been 3 hours now, and I
Yeah,
do have
yeah,
work
no, it's
tomorrow, so
fine.
this is probably a good spot to end the session. But yeah,
Yeah, no,
I'm
it is,
gonna
it is.
make sure. Fortunately, if you guys are just gonna go to the demo plane, a lot of that stuff I don't have to do too much prep work for it because I already did it like a long time ago. So I need to
Yeah.
review it. But yeah,
Yeah,
there's some
I
stuff
mean,
there. You guys could
the
go visit
things-
Patriarch and see if he remembers you.
the things we need, we need either scrolls of, Hollow and Dispel Evil, or money to buy such scrolls like that. We need that. We cannot defeat this thing without that. And
You could go
you guys
talk
are
to
putting
the
a
guy
lot of
back in
faith.
Corvosa.
You guys are putting a lot of faith in my ability to plane shift us accurately when, again, it's like a caster level check every time because it's a 5th level spell.
No, like you could go talk to the guy in Corvosa, and he's like, I want a cut of whatever's over there, and you could tell him about it.
I mean, we could, but I guess my
Yep.
point is, I don't want to spend 30,000 gold on plane shift and other scrolls
I know.
if we don't have
Somebody
to.
was giving you guys shit for like telling everyone everything, but you guys have actually been pretty good about not doing that. Maybe not as much now. I think with
Not much
Trissa instead of
recently.
Amber, for example, because like Trissa tends. I know, especially when Amber was around. Amber was like a really cautious person about revealing information and kind of kept everyone following along those
Yeah, I mean,
lines. I
Philippe
feel
was
like.
too, right? He was quiet and thoughtful, whereas Raziel's more like, brazen and arrogant.
Right. And like Trissa's the same way, so that's what I'm saying. Like recently this party's been a lot more freely willing to just tell people shit that they're doing. But the thing is, a lot of the stuff you guys have not told that many people about. So yeah, like nobody outside the party really knows. I mean, I guess people have heard a little bit more because Brugar's told some stories about it, but like, yeah, you guys haven't really.
Like
Reveal
Patriarch
a lot of-
and stuff like that. Fier.
Yeah, not the specifics of it. You guys have been pretty good about not just telling everyone around it and like going around and asking
Yeah.
people things about stuff you have directly. A lot of times when you guys are trying to gather information, you're asking indirectly. So a lot of times people don't know what your aim is, which is probably pretty smart.
Yep. So cool. We're gonna do some plane hopping and yeah, I don't know. We're gonna need money for scrolls.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to you
now
guys
I
going
can,
back.
Like, Now I can like
resolving
private
that.
message Pluto, and I can conspire with him about stuff that's going on in both campaigns.
Yeah.
Sure.
I can be like, Pluto, let me in on the secrets.
That's true. I'd be able to tell you some of the stuff about it, as long as you don't, tell anyone else. But I probably will keep some of it to myself until the whole thing's resolved,
Yeah.
just to be safe.
I would if I were you.
Yeah, I mean, if you ever end up being up at a weird hour and want to like sit in on the Thursday game or something, or join again on like a short time basis or whatever, let me know. Like
I mean,
welcome
I'm
anytime.
gonna be awake, definitely, but I'm gonna be at work.
Right, but if you have like a day off or something like that, and then you're like bored, then I don't know.
Yeah.
You could be like,
School
I'll join
holiday.
that game.
Morning.
Yeah. I don't know. Could happen.
Maybe. The only time that would happen is if it's a national holiday or...
Yeah, that's the thing. You might have something else you want to do during that time anyway, so... Or you're sick or something.
Yeah, it would either be a national holiday or, like, I'm so sick that, like, they don't let me go to work.
Yeah.
You're so sick. I'll have to visit you when I go to Japan, Mantis, in a
But
couple years.
You're going to Japan?
Yeah, but where in Japan are
Not
you?
for sure, but
I've
always wanted to go.
Outside of Tokyo, like.
Oh, it's Tokyo.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Like, I'll probably go to Japan within 5 years. I can't decide, like,
I know,
Japan, South Korea, they're on the list.
My brother and I talked about going. He wants to go for, like, the car culture, but,
The car culture?
So,
the car culture, yeah.
apparently, I'm,
Tokyo
like,
Drift.
I think like a less than half-hour walk to like a big fucking racetrack.
Oh yeah. I'm technically.
There's a massive drift track over there that's like world renowned.
Mhm. Yeah, they have there's a lot of car culture stuff over there. Like, I'm actually 15-minute drive. I mean, I'm walking distance from work from a raceway, from Portland International Raceway.
It might be a horse racetrack though. I don't know.
We have one of those as well, and it's funny because I've heard them complain apparently about this, that like the horses get freaked out because there's literally semi-trucks driving past it all the time, because there's like a billion freight companies in this area. Like, it's not just us. There's like one down the street one way, and then there's another one over down the street the other way, and then there's like freaking like five or six freight companies right in the same area. So there's always semi-trucks all over the place there.
You might say the horses
like,
are afraid.
Yeah, you might say that. I wouldn't, but you might. I hope you guys had fun this session.
Bad person. Yeah, of course. I wish I knew more of what that thing did, besides having a gaze attack and spell-like
You could
abilities.
research it. You could go research it now.
No, because it's going to show up again, and when
No,
we're
he means
watching it.
In game, you could go research it.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
could
that
go
makes
be
more
like,
sense.
hey, Philippe, we ran into this thing, and here's what it looked like, and maybe he'd be able to tell you a little bit about it.
Yes, that's a good idea. Because Philippe is Philipping awesome.
I mean, we could end the session. It's like, before we end the session, we could go say you do that if you want to hear a little bit about it, what it does, assuming that Philippe makes the knowledge planes roll. I'm sure he'll probably make the DC on it, because his knowledge rolls.
I mean, he has a free, it's his inspiration's D8s, right? So
D6s.
Well, I don't remember if he got the feed or whatever that turns him into D8s.
I don't remember, but
I know I was looking at that. He has a lot of knowledge.
yeah, the DC is like for this thing in particular is about 30, but I think he can hit a 30 pretty consistently.
Yeah, I mean, if you want me to roll a number, I can, but I'm not in the app.
No, I'm just gonna say that he hits it. He doesn't. He is not able to tell you like everything about it. But he's able to tell you a little bit about it.
Okay.
So some of the stuff will be stuff you kind of saw. You'll know that they have the ability to like they have like a lot of abilities involved with like planes and time in particular, and that they tend to fly around abuse. They tend to go after and try to solve problems of planar abuse and time travel abuse are like the kind of things that they tend to try to go after. They are true neutral, and they're a thing called an Aeon.
Yeah, I
Oh,
thought
like
so.
strange aeons?
Remember when I had
Yeah.
an Aeon talking to you in your head, Zerdurium? That's when I knew you were like showing us pictures of how it was trying to communicate
Oh,
to
yeah,
us.
yeah,
and
yeah.
I was
Oh,
like,
that was what that was?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Save
there's
one?
different types of
It's-
Aeons, but yeah.
It's funny because
yeah.
when I was like preparing this, I think I saw the one that Zedurium, like I saw
Oh,
one
yeah.
of the stat block for the ones
It
that
wants
Zedurium encountered because I was like,
slavery,
I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, okay, that's it, that's the one right there, because it had the thing where it goes to places where there's like it'll try to like end slavery in places where like there is a ton of slavery, but then it'll go to places where there's like total freedom and try to bring in slavery. Like it tries to balance everything, and that's like the whole thing about Aeons is they try to bring balance to like everything basically.
Well, he wants
Doesn't
what I
make any
want.
fucking sense.
Yeah, it's kind of silly, but anyway, this thing probably showed up because it viewed what happened like at the Blinking Tower in particular as being like a planar, like abusing planar like boundaries, and it wanted to put a stop to that, which makes sense, right? Because
Yeah, which I told him I would.
that's
Houston,
that's
trust
the
me.
sort of yeah, and that's why it was. He's like you guys, and yeah, he didn't trust you because he's like you guys have already abused it once, and like it doesn't know how long you've had
Who
this.
is
As far
you
as it knows, maybe you guys,
guys?
Yeah, this
whoever
is
had it.
Chris,
Well, like these creatures are difficult to reason with.
Mm-hmm.
Because like
Yeah,
they
because
can
they
exist on like
they're
a whole nother
difficult
level.
terrain.
They have a very, very strange kind of logic that is
It's a
kinda
strange
alien.
aeon.
Yeah, they have like an alien intelligence basically that is kind of like very difficult to reason with. And they don't know any languages. They only can communicate. They can kind of read your surface thoughts, and then they communicate through imagery, and that's like the only way they can communicate. They don't actually have it. They don't speak any languages.
It's okay. Adiana can communicate back to them in imagery.
Sure. I mean, yeah. Even you guys would like say stuff to him. The actual words you said didn't really matter. But it could tell what you were. Like it didn't,
It
even though it
could
doesn't
understand
understand
their
the
intent.
language.
When you
It
talk,
understands
you
all your.
think. Yeah.
Exactly. So it always understands like what you're trying to communicate to it. But on the other hand, you also can't really bluff it either. Like if you try to bluff it, it knows.
Jimmy
Well,
Bluff
we
it.
didn't try to.
No, you guys didn't try to like lie to it or anything like that. But yeah, if you had, it wouldn't have mattered. It would know. It'd see right through any lies because it doesn't actually understand the lie. It just understands what you're, thinking. If you had like a mind shielding thing or something like that to like block its telepathy, then it would basically be completely lost. But in terms of like what it does, yeah, like he'd tell you that if you get hit by it, its attack can in fact age you. And if you end up aging, if it hits you enough times, you age past venerable, you die. And the only way it is a reversible aging, but it's only able to be reversed by very high level magic, such as greater restoration or things stronger than that. So yeah, very difficult to reverse, very very dangerous to get hit. But yeah, and it has several spell like abilities as well that are very powerful. But yeah, he doesn't. Other than that, he wouldn't know anything super specific about it. So yeah, they kind of know a little bit about it. You guys might encounter it again because it seemed to imply that it was going to hunt you down. But
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All
I'm
I know
excited.
is that if we fought it, there was the risk of someone losing a lot.
it could theoretically just kill someone in one round if it hits with all of its slams, and you do get a fort save versus aging ability. It's a fairly high DC though, so theoretically you could just get killed.
Yeah, I think I have
even
the
if
best
even if you don't
save.
take that much damage, because it doesn't do that much physical damage. But
But
obviously
every time
also
it
has
hits you
gaze.
and every time you fail, your fort save gets lowered.
That's true, because
Yeah.
your con score gets
And
lowered.
it's permanent.
It's effectively permanent, yeah. Especially at
It's
this
actually
level,
worse
because
than
greater
Drain.
greater restoration, yeah, because it's harder to get rid of, and greater restoration is not something you guys have very good access to.
Nope.
We're pretty close to getting access to Limited Wish, though. Well, if Trissa
Yeah.
was still in the party.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys went to the City of Brass, you guys could get, the City of Brass has like a really absurdly high purchase limit. Like you can buy almost anything you want there. Which is a reason that the rest of the party might want to go there if they wanted to be able to buy anything. It's also
Expensive.
We don't
potentially
have
so-
money.
yeah, it's
remember?
also potentially though a place you
We
could
got
get
some
money
money.
though as well. There's a lot of money in the City of Brass, so it's a place you theoretically
True.
could go there to try to
Yeah.
earn money. But yeah. Anyway, I'll maybe have a little bit of stuff, but if you guys are planning to go there, I'd be cool to know about it beforehand. So I don't know.
Nah.
If you guys all start thinking about like, we really want to go there, then say something to me in Discord preferably, and I can hopefully get
You
that.
think Sir Durium's gonna remember what his character did after?
No, he'll probably be like,
Maga?
"What did I want to do again?" Yeah. That's
No,
fair.
we want to kill the Demi-Lich.
Yeah. No, I
yeah,
feel
but
like
you're not gonna remember that.
I usually remember Pluto's game. Usually, it's
Fudge.
the
Yeah,
other
right.
games I don't remember. It's like, let's see, is it Kingmaker or is it Mummy's Mask on
Oh my
Saturday?
God.
And are we kingdom building? Is that what we did? You know?
I wish we could go back and play Kingmaker. I miss my character.
Do you? Okay, your
I miss
character.
the characters, but I do not
I
miss
do.
the campaign. Like, I am so
I
happy we're
am
doing
in the
Mummy's
same boat.
Mask. I am, like, it feels so much better.
No, I'm
do
also
not-
enjoying Mummy's Mask too.
I miss Albanius. I do
like
not
those
miss
pops way
Kingmaker.
more.
I feel like
Yeah,
I'm not
I-
the right game master
Albanius
for
was cool.
Kingmaker, to be fair. I'm not the right one for that campaign. Somebody else might be able to do it justice, but I certainly can't.
I mean, I like the parts you added to it,
right.
like the slavery part.
I mean, yeah, if you guys want a homebrew, I can do a homebrew, but we ain't doing Kingmaker.
I think
Yeah, I think the
if
building
I were
mechanics were a little bit more confusing than we thought.
I don't know. I do feel
at
like
the beginning it was really hard.
yeah, I don't know. Once you got the hang, like once you got it,
Well, you
guys
just
seem
have
be
to
doing it.
avoid
I never
aggroing
did
Yeah,
it
what's
once we
before.
inside
got
the
the hang of
building.
it was better.
That was the problem, is the aggros happened, and that's overwhelming
I
for
feel like you probably would maybe be better off if you ever wanted to go along those like the kingdom building thing. Just use the ultimate campaign like kingdom building rules and
anybody. Right.
use them on a
SRD
homebrew
stuff,
campaign.
yeah.
Yeah, use them in a homebrew game.
Yeah,
I
I
think
agree.
Yeah.
would probably be a better campaign because I didn't care for the. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I didn't. Care for
Honestly,
it.
I would probably like take
But-
the building from the SRD and then add homebrew stuff to it.
Yeah, and maybe
I
part
want
of
like,
it's just,
oh, you get this building, now you unlock access to certain quests. So you have a tavern, now you
Yeah.
have quests from people in the tavern. like that
Well, that's
kind
what I'm
of
saying.
stuff.
If you homebrew it and integrate like when you get the events that happen, like we had that one where like a creature attacked us and it just gave us like a penalty to our kingdom. We were all like, we want to go hunt it down, and Seeker's like, well, there's nothing to hunt down.
Yeah, there's no
And-
down.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So like I feel
Agreed.
like if you just play in a campaign where like you actually get to do that and you just integrate all those events into like a homebrew
Yeah.
campaign and like build it around that, that could be a lot of fun. But it involves a lot more work than I think Seeker was signed up on.
I
on that
feel
case,
like,
and,
one of the things that was making it hard for me is that each hex had its own little story, and I didn't write those stories. If I wrote those stories, it would be a lot easier to manage if you guys go here or if you guys there.
Yeah.
But because it's like a sandbox, I have to know what all those hexes do before you go there.
And I think
and sometimes I miss information or I forget something.
Yeah,
or,
that
yeah.
would be hard.
I think like I said, if you homebrew it with those rules, and the other thing you want to do, I think, is you want to pre-roll the event rolls so you can so that you can prepare. Like I said, you want to prepare like actual stuff that the players can play in with those events rather than just having them be all abstracted. I think, and having them be like almost two separate games. I think you want to be able to integrate them better. But like I said, it's a ton of work, and it's
a lot of
basically
work.
And then also less
that
grinding, like, of the kingdom building. The kingdom building was so much grinding of just, okay, let's do another month. Okay, let's do another month. Okay, we made a little bit of progress now.
Well, I feel like the kingdom building is something that is like optional, even though it is.
Yeah, you don't have to do it.
Like,
They
I don't
even
know,
tell
it's
you
tedious,
that
it
if
can be
you want to
optional.
skip it, then skip it. Mm-hmm.
You can just
but I don't know
the
if the
kingdom like get bigger. At
I
certain
mean, I like the
times.
kingdom building, I just didn't like how tedious it was and slow.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, because I feel like the things that people like when you read reviews of it, the things that people like about Kingmaker, I'm like, I don't know that you actually need Kingmaker to do that stuff. Because like most of the time, it's like people being like, oh yeah, our GM did all this amazing stuff that was like really cool for
might not
our
have been
specific
Kingmaker is
character.
actually
Book.
it's written a lot like old D&D books and like a lot of the current 5e books you find, because most of them they're not adventures, they're adventure
Right.
settings. So like take for example the new one, Ghosts of Saltmarsh. If you look at that book, it's an adventure from 1 through 10, but it's not one linear story. It presents this whole area and then lots of different things
Yeah,
that can
there is a,
happen within the different areas.
Yeah. So there's a
And I
There's
feel
like a
that's how
third
kind of
party-
Kingmaker is.
there's like a third-party book I looked at that was kind of like that too. A couple of them that I was looking at that I was like, those look really cool, but yeah, a ton of work to run. Like way more work. Like, I mean, I don't know, maybe not necessarily more work than Adventure Path, but like it's different because you have to prepare more. You have to have wider preparation, I guess, rather than like an Adventure Path, which lets you have more focused preparation. At least a normal, like, Paizo, more linear adventure path. Like a
I
normal,
mean, in Mummy's Mask, we're
But I
kind
don't
of
know.
sandboxy, but it's more of a
It's more
a
focused.
smaller sandbox. They're like, okay, you can have a kid sandbox. Here you go.
Yeah. But I like the more focused sandboxes generally.
I like it when
especially when it's adventure
make it a
paths.
linear story.
So, and I'm saying that, but I know my homebrew game is not like that necessarily. I mean, sometimes, sometimes you get into a spot where it is, but yeah.
Sometimes in your game, I'm
But it's a
like,
homebrew
I don't know
game.
what I want to do because I really don't, and Sabak really
that-
doesn't know.
That is the thing. That is the thing. If with open-ended like games like that,
Let's go to Corvosa. Let's turn around halfway there and go back.
I mean, some
And I'm
players
definitely
they know what they want to
probably,
do, but yeah, I don't think we are.
Yeah, and I definitely don't think I am. I don't think I've gotten the balance down perfectly for sure by any means. It's definitely something I need to work on more. But I don't know. I mean, it seems like I've been enjoying it, and I feel like you guys haven't been giving me any negative feedback really. So, not too much
your
of
game.
About my game. Yeah, I haven't heard like too much negative feedback. So I mean,
I could give you some.
The part where most of the party died. That part.
yeah.
I just
And-
want
and not even the fact that
railroads
most of the
every
party
once in a
died,
while. That's all I
But
want.
the problem of like derailing the campaign for so long before we could get back to what the actual mission was.
Well, I mean, yeah, you guys could have possibly got back onto it really
But
fast if you
that's
wanted.
probably just more from my perspective as a character who didn't die. And who, that's my character's focus too. So I was like, oh my god,
yeah,
no.
I mean,
like I joined the group, we are gonna go do this, and then all of a sudden it just got totally sidetracked for months.
I mean, if there's stuff that you don't like about the game, let me know, and I'll if I won't know if I'll be able to do anything about it immediately, but I will think about that when I'm preparing other stuff and try to avoid falling into the same pitfall. So
yeah, no, I mean,
that's stuff to know.
If